Good morning, dear students of class 8th. I welcome you all to this new class of social science for this week. I hope you all have enjoyed your holidays, which was a 3-day gap and which was a complete package for you to relax, wherein you had that Bakrid, then Sunday, and then Raksha Bandhan. I hope you all are out of this festive fever. And now let us get back to the chapter which says how, when, and where. Children, from the beginning, if we trace out, whatever we have done is how important are the dates. After that, we saw which dates to be taken into account. Then, children, we saw the periodization. How do we periodize? After that, children, we saw what is colonial. Now, in today's class, we will see how do we know. If you remember in class 6, children, the first chapter in the history, wherein for any class, history begins always with these chapters, that is how, when, where, what. So we have covered these points, and now we are going to see how do we know. How do we know that some incidents or these incidents took place in the past? Whereas the procedure to know how do we know is number 1, administration procedures, which shows the various records. I will give you the hint to this point since you all have studied the chapter. Children, British believed in the act of writing, which produced an administrative culture of memos. Memos are records. So, notings and reports. They also carefully preserved important documents and letters. So, British had this like a habit to record every single incident. Now, since Britishers were recording this, they were leaving the glimpses of the past for us. So, after that, they say important records are preserved in all administrative institutions in the early years of 19th century. These documents were carefully copied and the beautifully written by calligraphists. So calligraphists are those who write in a beautiful handwriting, calligraphy, the different fonts, different styles of writing. So by those specialized in the art of beautiful writing, by the middle of 19th century, children, this got enlarged into the printing part. From writing down, it moved further to printing part, children. Then multiple copies of these records were printed as proceedings of each government. So, as in a government were proceeding and coming and going, so these records were kept as a help. Then, children, after administration produces records, second important thing that how do we know about the past is surveys. Surveys also become very important. Under the colonial administration, children, the practice of surveying became very common. Surveys where we come to know the revenue of a village, then for topographical surveys, then census operations, children, all these were prepared. There were many other surveys also, children, botanical surveys, zoological surveys, archaeological surveys, etc. And the last part of the chapter, children, here it is what official records do not tell us. Means something which is left, which we are still not knowing through what? Through official records. So, children, official records will not help us to understand what other people in the country felt. Official records will only tell whatever things were happened which are being recorded by the people of that time. But they will not tell that when these records were maintained, what people were feeling, their inner feelings were not there into the official records, children. So, and that lay behind other actions. Records like diaries of people, accounts of pilgrims like Huan San, Fahin, all these were Chinese travelers who visited India and then they wrote a deep account of their travel. Which places, what things they visited, what they came to know. So travelers' account also, gave us important knowledge of an era. Then, children, printing was introduced and newspapers were published and issues were debated in public. So leaders and reformers wrote to spread their ideas, their feelings. So leaders and reformers, like the social reformers, how did they bring people together? By writing, by expressing their views in the printed media. So all these printed media, the books, the newspapers, all these are telling us. The poets used to write novels, the poetries and the writers used to write novels. But from these sources, history cannot be explained, children. All these were the levels of information on personal account. You cannot get to have clear cut of history through these sources. And the tribals and the peasants, the workers in the mines or the poor on the streets lived their life. History cannot involve everything according to these notes, memos, or these. So it takes care of everything, even the workers, even the peasants, even the kings, everybody. So these were the various ways through which we can come to know about the past. So children, with this we come to an end to the chapter. I hope you people have understood the chapter very well. In the next class we will take a new chapter, and with this class, children, I am attaching the questions and answers where very specifically I am mentioning this. You will see. If you have missed any question, you are going to write it in your copies. Otherwise, just revise and take a note of. That's it. You need not copy the same questions again and again. So, thank you so much, children. Have a very nice day. Take care and stay safe.